Love this album. One of my favorites from the last decade. Can't believe this kind of sounding record came out in this decade. It's just so killer. Reminds me of like 80s metal, clown, sleaze, whatever you want to call it. Love it. It's heavy enough. Love this album. So, yeah, check it out for a second. Yeah, so killer. All right. So, of course, I started with some blues today. This Johnny Winter compilation I just got. Wow, sounds amazing. I'm surprised because it was never officially released. It's an unofficial release. Really killer blues, rock. Killer stuff. Great. Now listen to this. I never really heard this. Face to Face. Pretty good. It's like a new wave. It kind of reminds me of, say, if you mix Missing Persons with, you know, a little bit of Blondie, a little bit of Springsteen, and pretty good stuff. I was surprised how much I liked it. It's a little more rockin'. I thought it was going to be dance music. It was pretty rockin', actually. I liked it. I love this song. But so next up, thanks to Scott Waters. There's a few of his things in here now. This Helix. I love Helix, and this is killer. New Helix. Love it. Thank you, Scott. Man, it's so good. No Life Till Metal. Killer record. It's just as good as their old stuff. I really like it. Yeah, there's some great songs on here too. Middle of Midnight, Axe to Grind, love that one. Really killer stuff. Yeah, check this out, Diamond. Canadian metal. All right. So good. And then, this is a really great record. Wow, blew me away. I've heard it a couple times, but never just sat down and listened to it like that. And, Brighter Than 1,000 Suns. Man, the guitar riff on that, I love it. It's so killer. One of their best records they've done since they came back with Bruce. Great record. And then, thanks to my good buddy Cosmic Brian. Listen to this today the first time in a long time. Great record. Of course, I don't like it as well as the Mach 2 version. It was pretty good. I love this. Thanks, man. Killer. Now check this out. This is a good song. Hell's... Oh, man. It's called Hell is Full. Diamonds. Rock, everybody. Cheers. Love this album. Killer. Alright. And then this is the best unknown grunge album. I can't believe I didn't know about it until I got it on vinyl. Hater. It is so freaking killer. If you like grunge at all. It's got Ben Shepherd from Soundgarden, Cameron, the drummer. Brian Wood, Andrew Wood's brother, is one of the singers along with Ben Shepherd. It's so good. It's like a garage Soundgarden-y, not Soundgarden, it's just really killer grunge. And like garage grunge. Amazing record. Love it. Really are. Yeah. And then, yeah, I love this album. Alright, I gotta have another drink. Rock on, everyone. Cheers! Yeah. So, man, this record just blew right out of my stereo. I have the analog one. This is digital mastered record, and it sounds better than the analog. That doesn't happen very often, but it's this. Japanese digital press, Cargo. This is such a good record. And this thing, I mean, I was listening to it and all this, it was all separated sounding. Killer, just loud, crisp. Really great. I love this record too. It's my favorite Men at Work record. When Overkill came on, man, I was just like, holy crap, that sounds good. But yeah, great one. And then thanks to my buddy Chris Brophy, man, I've been getting into this. Great album. Minutemen. Killer record. I love this. All these SST bands are great. Chris is right. They're just great stuff. There's the SST. Killer punk. Love it. And then this is a great thrash record. I'd never heard this, and it's so killer. This is Vengeance Rising, Once Dead. Another one from Scott Waters. Thanks, Scott. This is just great thrash. Amazing. Love it. Killer record. And, yeah. This is really good. I like this a lot. And then, one of my favorite bands ever, one of my favorite albums ever. Welcome to Sky Valley. Caius, so killer and creative and amazing. And Josh Homme is a beast on the guitar on this. And then John Garcia, Nick Oliveri. Oh, this is a good one too. Check this song out. So this is so good. Split into 3 sections, but it's weird on vinyl. Yeah, Diamonds, man. Badass band. They have 3 records. They only have this one and their one after it. I need their first one. Love this stuff. And then my good friend Ken Squires gave me this, and it's a really good record. It's Alice Cooper. I mean, before I fade away. I love this song. Before I start to fade away. So this is killer. Dirty Diamonds, really good. Alice Cooper's is so good. There's the vinyl. Yeah, Diamonds. So, then I got into this record. Power from Hell, Onslaught. And the sides are death and metal. And it's a kick-ass thrash death metal album. Killer stuff. Love it. Really great stuff here on the Combat. And then got some Ace Origins Volume 2 going. This kind of got me really rocking today. Thanks JC for recommending it. Killer stuff. Yeah. Jumper Jack Flash is so killer with Lita Ford. She sounds great on that. I didn't really like her as much on Wild Thing on Origins 1, but on this, Jesus, it's stellar. And Ace comes in and sings. It's great. Killer stuff. Love Ace. There's the vinyl. Double record. And then this is a classic. I love this album. Circus of Power. Man, this sounded so killer today. Love this album. She got a motor. Great. Not my favorite album by them though, but this is a really killer one. I love it. And then some Misfits. Friday the 13th. This is pretty cool. It's just an EP. No Glenn Danzig at this point, but it's really good. And this album's pretty cool looking. It's got Friday the 13th on this side, Nightmare on Elm Street on that side. And then the great record I've been listening to. Love this. Ultimatum. This is a better thrash record than Vengeance Rising, and that was really killer. But this is great. I mean, man. Scott Waters on this it's really good. Song Heart of Metal. It gets me, just I was headbanging to that. It's so killer. Death Wish. Man, I love this. Check this song out. This is one of the singles from this. The Diamonds, man. I love them. And this album kicks ass. Scott Waters. Killer stuff. Some Sea Hags. Great record. Love this. Yeah, I love Diamonds. They're killer. So that's what I've heard so far. I'm up to Diamonds. Next up, this one I was thinking about playing on this. I might do it next week. So killer. Coming up next, Sweet Dreams by Sword. Great record. Oh man, this is good. I still have my old cassette of this. I've had it since the 80s, so I know this album really well. Great stuff. The Lost Cause, the Chicks Go Wild. Chicago, Illinois band. They're kind of one of those hybrids, kind of rap, thrash hybrid bands. This is really good. I like this a lot. They're really good, actually. I really get into this when I hear it. Good shit. Excuse me. Good stuff. And then, how about some Sacred Life from Obsession? So, yeah. And then, man, this is one of my favorites of all time. Jeff Witcher just did a video on a concept record, and I said, you need to hear this one, because this is one of the top 5 for me. Maybe my number 2 or 3. The Crimson Idol from Lost. So good. Man, this whole story, the whole thing, the music and it's great. Chainsaw Charlie is so good, killer. Every song's killer, though. And then this album is white and then red. Picture this. So I gotta play this. Refresh my mind a bit. It's a great record. I mean, every song is good on this. Really good album. And great story. And then some Fight from my buddy JC in Miami. Thanks, bud. This is such a good record. Love this stuff. Got to hear this today. And there's the vinyl. Great, great stuff. And then, this is a killer record. Watchtower, Concepts of Math, Book 1. Jason McMaster from Dangerous Toys was in this band before Dangerous Toys. They're a progressive metal band. Kind of Dream Theater-ish. But this is a great, great record. This is a comeback one without him, but really good. And then, some Razor Fist and Yell, my favorite Alice Cooper. The other Alice Cooper got me wanting to hear this. And this album kicks ass, so heavy. It's a heavy metal Alice, killer stuff. Kane Roberts on lead guitar, Kip Winger on the bass. Great record, I love this one. The follow-up to Constrictor, which is a really good one too. And then, gotta hear some Skid Row today. I only have the original. And then, you know, thanks again, JC in Miami. Some Sap. Man, I'm just an Alice in Chains fanatic, especially this and Facelift. They're my 2 favorites. And this just sounds amazing. Amazing. And then, once I hear that, I'm going to want to hear this, because it's one of my favorite records of all time. So great. And they did such a good job on this repress. This is the slowest song in this record, but it gets heavy at the end. It's a really cool song, too. Some DAD. No Fuel Left for the Pilgrims. Great, great, great record. Killer band. Love this stuff. Rim of Hell. So good. How about some Crew? Gotta hear some Too Fast for Love. Just in the mood for this one. I haven't heard this in a bit. Great record. My favorite still by them. This and Shout of the Devil are really close, but Too Fast for Love's always been my thing. So, yeah. And then I'm going to hear the Steve Earle later after I mellow out. My favorite country record of all time. It's kind of country rock, and he's got an edge to him. This is a great record. Washington Square Serenade. Amazing record. Love this album. My favorite by him. And then thanks for my buddy Pete. Some Gary Moore. Killer guitarist, of course. Listen to that today. One of my favorite. Oh, I love this album. This Winger pull is so good. Oh, check this out. This is Secret. This is the mellowest song on this whole record. Second side's badass of this record. But this is cool. Great record. Best they ever did. Best they did by a mile, I think. I like the earlier stuff, but this one is so good. There's the vinyl with horns. Jim Carroll Band. This is great. Great punk new wave killer. Some Ingve. This is a really good one. He sings on this, sings all these. This is all covers. Double record, really good. Double blue vinyl. And then, how about some Mossy? Great guitarist there too. Alright everybody, it's been a cool Tuesday. Everybody, cheers. Alright everyone, rock on.